everything else. I feel like don't have to feel like not and just my people where they are. And I just think I'm not actually someone personally like using my fingers because I can't see anything because the stuff and my people ask if I want to see a bunch of them like obviously just see like so yeah. Besides, I don't know. Once I get into gameplay, it won't let me back to the I was such a like background haha, follow me so much. That one. That's the one to try it. Every season has it. I'm guessing. That's even after it. Also, bear with me. It's been a long time since I've streamed, and I've been trying to get everything set up. I'm not using teams I normally use for Diablo. Um, all a custom. Everything else is good.
Since my youth, I have been told that I was special.
I really don't like
A
talking about it.
prodigy of
I'm gonna
vast
go
potential.
do everything.
I came to the Ishari Sanctum, seeking what knowledge I could glean from the Masters. But I found them fearful of the truth. I would learn nothing from them. But the old books, the prophecies they contained, showed me all that might come to pass, and all that I might become. Then, a star fell from the heavens, the sign that my moment had come. I will go west to Tristram, to stop the darkness that the star portends, and fulfill the destiny that beckons me.
Sorry, I had a double phone because I really need to get out how to do it. Happy Saturday! I need to check it. I need to get another night. Alright, not like it. I'll try music and bring it out a bit better. This is kind of like the best that I found. Like, it's not hybrid. I am gonna end up getting Diablo for the expansion they have. And so, I also want to play Elden Ring. me see if I can fix that. Let me see if I fix it.
Is that better? Can you hear me better? When I tested this out yesterday and I was using the web mic on my camera, it was very loud and it was like using two different damn it.
Not gonna let me know. Oh, goodness. Give me a second. I'll work on it.
Can you hear me now? Is that better? Is it coming back like really weird? Okay, cool. So this mic is the one on my webcam, which is stupid nice, but when I tested it out yesterday, it sounded like it was layering on top of each other. It was like 26 different sounds. It sounded really bad. All right. These are not my normal headphones, so I don't know how any of these work. The mic was turned off. Oh my goodness. Okay. I still can't hear anything. This really sucks. These are like the world's worst headphones. But my normal ones are missing in action. When I moved back from Guam, everything fucking disappeared. I'm missing so much stuff, which is crazy because I have the same amount of boxes that I had when I boxed up everything, and it doesn't look like anything went through, and I taped it with Gorilla Glue. So I don't know if I'm losing my mind and I really didn't pack stuff. I know I was on the fence about keeping my kitty cat headphones because they were messing up and I was just going to buy new ones eventually. But I could have swore that I kept them because they still worked, you know, sometimes. But I don't know. Probably didn't. I still can't hear anything. This really sucks. I don't like that I can't hear anything. My daughter has another pair of headphones because these are hers. I might go get the other pair. Yeah, I don't like playing video games when you can't hear anything. Kind of like, I don't know, defeats the purpose almost. I'm just in a room. Just in a room in silence. Can't even hear in through the headphones. I'm glad that my voice is coming in nice and clear because I can't hear it. But I really was nervous about using this mic on the camera. The camera's great. I got the... And it's fantastic. It was worth every penny because it costs quite a few pennies. But it was perfect. It's perfect. And I really like the way... Okay. And I really like the way the picture comes in clear. So... Just in a room in silence. So weird. Kill the wretched queen. Alright. I have played the new Diablo, but like on Xbox. I think that you can stream from Xbox, but I have no idea how. I think I tried to figure it out when I had my Xbox One. But if you follow me on any of my other social media platforms, I had planned on moving like to a different country. So I think I had gotten rid of a lot of my stuff because I was like, oh, it won't work in another country, or I'll have to get like a converter, a power converter, so I don't blow my stuff. Oh, I'm glad it looks good because I really like this camera. I'm glad that my computer's not glitching a whole lot because we were having hella technical issues yesterday. I still need to hardwire this. I need an Ethernet cable. But it seems okay now. And then I talked about it yesterday a little bit, but I had to delete the video because you couldn't hear shit. But I'm using my old computer that I've had. It's a 2017 Nightblade MSI, and I love it. It's a great computer, but it needs a new CPU. So. But yeah, I really want a new computer, but there's nothing wrong with this one. It works so perfectly. I might just change out the CPU. I'm really holding off because I want to build my own computer. And I have like a case all picked out. It's just, you know, pretty expensive. Yeah, so I used to live in Guam, if you followed me when I lived in Guam. Used to live in Guam, so pretty much overseas already. And then I wanted to move to Thailand, and I had it all planned out. Like, I got me and my offspring's visas. I got our passports. I started our visa applications and everything. And yeah, it just didn't work out because it cost me a lot more money to get off island from Guam than it did. I also had like a vehicle and everything, and trying to sell it on island was ridiculous. People wanted like next to nothing for it when it was practically brand new. I hadn't even had it for a year when I was trying to sell it. but people wanted like $10,000 less than I owed on it when I had already been paying for a year. So I love Guam. It's a great place, and I loved living there. And I would move back, maybe, but they definitely wanted something for nothing. But I feel like that's everywhere. I need to get my chat box from over here back over here. I need to get that set back up because I'm looking over there. I also need to post about asking everyone who had originally subbed me on or followed me on my original YouTube, which was a YouTube I made pretty much just for watching videos, because me and my daughter like watching the Nukes Top 5 and stuff. We like watching all the spooky stuff. That's pretty much what I had it for. And I used to way back in the day make videos with my friend, like in high school. But I made a new channel so it wasn't like a mix of stuff, because that was a complaint I got on my TikTok, was that people started following me for my gaming stuff, but I was posting other stuff than gaming. So then I made just a gaming channel, and it has like about 300 followers. I mean, my main count has like 50-something thousand. I have no idea why, but I need more subscribers on my gaming YouTube because I want to start streaming from there. Twitch is great and all, but I really want to grow my YouTube. Know what I'm saying? So, well, thank you for following me on Instagram. I made a Threads account. I don't have Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called now. God dang. But I do have a Threads account, and I post stuff on there about like my gaming and everything. Die already. Oh, get over here. No. No health potions. That is disappointing. But yeah, I posted. Stay right here, please. Oh, I'm about to die. But yeah. I post on my threads more about gaming. I'm trying to be better about it. I did really good when I lived in Guam. I was like, I'm gonna be into my content creating, and I'm gonna do my content stuff. And I was a lot better about it, and I did my gaming. But I think like a couple months after I got my setup set back up, I decided to move. And I'm like, I'm gonna live in Thailand. I'm gonna go to school full time. I'll have nothing but free time in between going to school, and I will do content creating. But then, oh shit. It didn't work out, and then first I decided to come back to the States also because I had some like health stuff going on, and I get seen by the VA, and the VA here in Phoenix is really great for that. So I was like, oh, I'll just come back to Phoenix and I'll stay like a couple months and I'll get it all figured out. But I've been back for over a year, so. And then I got a job, which I do like my job. It's pretty great. I like my company because I had an original job in my company and I made great money, but I worked a lot. It was shift work. So I worked like 13 hours a day. And I worked a lot of overtime. So I was making crazy money, which really sucks because I was making all that really good money before I got my own place and my own setup. So now I'm back to making pennies. But I'm happier at work, so that's something. And I have more free time to work on school and obviously streaming. So this has been slowly getting up there. I found these two MSI monitors on Amazon for like a really good price. So, oh shit. So I got the monitors, and then I had my PC, and then I bought this webcam like months ago because I saw it. Yeah, life got in the way. It happens. It's still a plan though. I'm not old yet. Even if I was old, I would still, be going and doing. Plus, I'm very lucky. My small person is exactly like me, and she loves living in different places. So when we moved back, she was like, "We're not gonna stay long, are we? We're gonna go to like Japan or Thailand or something, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And now we're in a house that I just rented, so we're here for at least another year. She's been okay. She has really good friends here, so she's not too disappointed. She definitely wants to move though. She's got the bug, just like I do. The travel bug. I mean, we travel a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, we're always all over the place. We go to Vegas a lot because it's right up the road. Ah, yeah. I love Phoenix. It is stupid hot. Yeah, the heat's no joke. It used to not bother me when I was stationed here. And then I moved back, and I feel like this is actually my third time living back here, because when I lived in Guam the first time and then I came back to Arizona, and it was fudging hot. And then I moved back to my home state for a little while, which was terrible. I hated that. I only last like 6 months back in my home state before I was like, I'm gonna go back to Guam. So yeah. Well, I'm glad other than my headphone situation, everything else seems to be going well. I don't know if it's glitching like on the stream, but it's not glitching on my end, and that's pretty good. This is an older game. It's Diablo 3, so it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't require as much. But yeah. I used to be in the military, obviously, so I'm using my GI Bill, and I am taking one person in class, so my GI Bill money's pretty good. So I'm debating on whether when I start my in-person class and I get my extra monies a month, if I can buy a new computer or build my own computer. But my SUV is still in Guam, so I'm also trying to ship that. I also love Diablo 3. I beat Diablo 4 already. It took me like seconds. The graphics, everything about Diablo 4 is amazing, and I love Lilith. I love like the storyline, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, because I feel like the first time I played Diablo 3, even on easy, I was like, oh, it took some time to get through in my opinion, but Diablo 3 is also the first Diablo I've ever played. I know that's blasphemy to some people because this is the most hated among people. But I really like it. I have Diablo 2 Resurrected on this PC. I played it, but I got really frustrated because I kept dying. So I'll have to give it a real go eventually. I do plan on streaming tonight. I had plans. I have a boyfriend. You know, they need attention, so I was gonna go hang out with him. But he got shots. Like a dog. He's also a veteran. He went to the VA and they were like, oh, you need some shots. So he got like the flu shot and his other COVID shot or whatever, and now he's dying, and I am like a sickly Victorian child. I will get sick stupid easy, and it is not worth it to me to go hang out with him right now. So I will not be doing that. So I'll probably be streaming tonight. I did promise my daughter we'd watch this new horror movie called Hangman, so we're gonna watch that. So I'll probably get on after that, so it might be kind of late. It also depends on where you are. Obviously, I'm West Coast-ish, so Phoenix time. So, but I will get on tonight. I do want to play. I haven't played video games in I feel like forever. I played on his Xbox, play Diablo 4, because it's the one game we have in common that we like. But he also plays like a lot of one-player games. But also, he plays like Hogwarts Legacy, which I know a lot of people really like, but no thank you. Harry Potter's okay. I'm a Lord of the Rings girly, for sure. Lord of the Rings. I even have I even got the ones that they came out with recently. And I have the other one. I have all of these that are on the back. It's set for the cave troll. I have Mouth of Sauron, and then I have Legolas Greenleaf, and I have Treebeard with Merry and Pippin right there. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen my wall of Funkos. It's a wall, and you can't really see it. I'll eventually do like a room tour. But along the ceiling of my roof, I plan on putting like floating shelves and putting all my Funkos that will fit up there, and then shelving for the rest of them. And this is going to be a true game room. I plan on putting a TV on that wall, and then some gaming chairs right here, and then getting a new desk and stuff, because this is very small. It's my daughter's desk. Oh, I love stand-up comedy. Hogwarts Legacy isn't bad. The graphics are amazing. I've watched him play. It's just not for me. Like, I just have no desire to play. He plays Mass Effect, and I'm really on the fence about starting that one. He also plays this other game. Cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, but it's got like, fuck. I cannot remember the name of this game, but I watched him play it a lot because we used to live together. But his house was very small. There just wasn't enough space because he's got his own kids as well. So I got my own place. But when we lived together and we shared a room, he had a projector in his room, and above our bed he would have his Xbox 360 set up, and he would play his game, and it looked great. No joking, it's like soft corn. I don't know what words I could say on here before getting banned or anything, but it's like soft corn. It's a video game. It looks great. But there are some scenes that I would like look up because I'm like, what the hell are you playing? And he would just laugh. He thought it was hysterical. But the game actually looked really good. I think it's like Age of Dragon Age? I have no idea. Freck. I don't know, it looked really good. I used to play Fable in the Xbox 360. I am very disappointed because right now I have like no current console. Because like I said, I was going to move overseas and I got rid of it because I'm like, oh, I don't need it. Because I don't know. I've never lived overseas. I've lived in Guam, which is a U.S. territory, so all the plugs, all the power, everything about that, is U.S. He's lived overseas, and he said that everyone, when he was in the military, lived overseas. They took their gaming consoles and stuff, and they just got power converters. So I still plan on living overseas. Eventually. I'm trying to finish up my degree right now. I'm in school for software engineering. It sounds silly because I feel like I'm in my 30s, so when I tell people what my plans are, it seems silly, especially where I currently work. But I want to get into video game design. I feel like when I tell people that and I'm in my 30s, they're like, But then I just remember Grandma's Boy. Remember, he was an accountant, and he switched when he was in his 30s and 40s to gaming testing, so if he can do it. I really love that movie. But yeah, I will definitely play tonight, probably Diablo, because I do have some other games downloaded on here. Shit. And I gotta get a thing for just my camera because every time I hit my desk, which is on very, very soft carpet, everything moves. Everything moves. But yeah, I do have other games on here, but they're games that I want to play with other people. Like, I have Phasmophobia, and I want to play it so bad, but I don't have PC gaming friends. I have gaming friends, they're just not PC. I made new friends at work. My desk mate at work, her and her husband are nerds, and I love that because they are into D&D. They've never played, though. I've played, like, briefly, way back in the day, my day. So now we're all going to play together, and he's going to be Dungeon Master, and he's going to, like, create our profiles for us, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll make a character, but I'm like, actually, I think it'd be fun if you made our characters. So I might stream sometime on here, and instead of a video game, I might stream our D&D nights. Because I agreed to host, because my house is actually quite large. I am in school. It only took me forever, and I started school when I was still in the military, and then I was like, oh, I'll get out and I'll finish. But then life got in the way, and I'm finally a junior in college. I did switch my major a couple times. It's always been IT related, but then when I was like, I like video games, I want to be in the video game realm, I decided on software engineering, and then I'm going to take some design classes. And I actually plan on taking some AI classes as well, because AI is the future. I do like the way that some people are using AI. Some people are using it for naughty reasons. But I do like that they're using it for like detection of cancer and stuff like that. I think that's great. So, No Man's Sky. What is that about? I don't think I've ever heard that one. It always kills me being a mage and starting from the beginning. I'm so weak. Especially since my other characters have high Paragon levels. But yeah. Ah, girl, get away. Give it a minute. Naughty reasons. Yeah. Pretty much the whole internet. I felt really bad though, because some of those Twitch streamers, I don't know if you saw that, but like some of the female Twitch streamers were like friends with some of these guys, found out like the guys were watching or making like naughty AI of them. I felt really bad. They looked really hurt, which, I mean, I could see it. If you have a friend, that's like betrayal. Especially, I think one of the streamers was like married too. I really want to stand for this camera. I feel like it's very close. You don't really see anything back here. Not that there's anything back here. Except my welcome foolish mortals sign. That's about it. Plan on getting some shelving back here. Put some of my Funkos and collectibles on. Everything's boxed up in this room. This is what you can see is the most clean of this room. I won't show you the rest because it's a mess. But I really love this house. I got this house on the ultimate Hail Mary, I feel like. My favorite class is mage, a sorcerer. That's not, well, if you include seasonal characters, well, did they make the necromancer on this game? Did the upgrade have the necromancer as a main character? Fuck, I haven't played this game in forever. I know the necromancer is a main class on Diablo 4. I do really like the necromancer. I tend to play mages in all my games, so I even told my friend's husband, who's going to be our dungeon master, that I would like to be a mage or something like that. So mage is usually my go-to. Necromancer, I really, really love. I've played the witch doctor. She's not bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I know necromancer was originally not on 3, except as a seasonal character, but I think the upgrade made it a main class. But yeah, I really like the necromancer. I guess that would be my favorite. And then obviously I really like mages. Witch doctor is not bad. I just feel like when you play a witch doctor, being a witch doctor is very easy. It makes the game very easy because of all her minions are their minions. Like, even from the beginning, like, once you are able to have these minions and stuff, it makes the game ultimately more easy. And sometimes games aren't fun if they're, like, super easy. So, witch doctor is not bad. I just feel like using a witch doctor makes games more easy, especially in Diablo. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, so necromancer or mage or sorcerer. Can't remember the exact class of what this character is called. I think it's sorceress. I've played a monk. That was okay. And I played the demon hunter. Was not a fan. I'm kind of an old woman. I like to stick with things that I like. That's true. The necromancer is very similar. You can have a bunch of stuff fighting for you. Doesn't it take a little bit longer to get to that level, though? Maybe I'm just being biased. I really like the Necromancer. The Necromancer is great when you do get to the harder stuff and you're not playing with somebody else. Like, I played the Necromancer in Diablo 4, and some of those bosses were pretty hard, actually. Even on the easier level. So, being a Necromancer definitely made it easier. But I get what you're saying. I don't hate the Witch Doctor. I do like her. But I haven't played the other characters. I am about to die, though. Drop a health potion, please. What's your favorite class in Diablo? 3 or 4? There we go. I knew it. Goodness. You know what's funny is I'm allowed to be remote for my job, and they gave me everything I needed. So I have a laptop, and then it hooks into these monitors that have a dock for the laptop and everything. But they took forever getting me a keyboard and a mouse, and they were like, oh, you don't have your own at home? I was like, bro, I'm a PC gamer. If I plug mine in, it requires like a download, like Razer. Like, it's a smart keyboard, smart mouse. And my company is very strict with downloads. Like, it has to be approved by them. So that stuff was pretty much a no-go. So it took me forever to get a mouse and everything with them. But I was just thinking about that as I was playing. All my stuff is old, except for my monitors and my webcam. It's the newest stuff. But you know, if it works, it works. I will eventually upgrade, though. Get over here. Damn it. But I do plan on getting another mic and more kitty headphones. I really like them. These really aren't that bad, even though I can't hear anything. They're very light. I get headaches very easy. Which is why I wear these glasses, because they're blue frame. My neurologist recommended them. Even though I know, I don't know if you're on TikTok a lot, but on TikTok I loved all the eye doctors are like, blue frames don't do anything for you. I'm like, I didn't buy them for my eyes. Bought them for my headaches. My eyes are perfectly fine. I have great vision. Yeah, I love the kitty cat ears. I had the black and green ones, and that's what I'm gonna get again. But they're like $100 and something. I think they do have a cheaper pair, but I don't think they're like mine, because mine were about, I think with tax, almost 200. So I'm gonna get ones like I had before. And those are like $100 and something. And I could buy them with my next paycheck, but I'm going to Hollywood Horror Nights because it's my favorite time of year. It's my favorite time of year, so we're going to Hollywood Horror Nights, and then from Hollywood Horror Nights, we are going to Vegas to do some of their Halloween stuff. Because Vegas also does Halloween stuff. I will admit, but despite the heat, I do like living in Phoenix because I feel like it's super close to everything. And we get like annual passes for Hollywood or for Universal. So I mean, 2 trips and those tickets pay for themselves. So, you know? Yeah, my priorities are Halloween Horror Nights. It sounds so terrible. But I also promised my daughter I would go. Oh. Oh no! I'm clicking buttons. I don't know the button setup for this game. Oh, there we go. Inventory. Oh, is this better? Uh, huh. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, it does get cool here, which is convenient. I do like the cooler seasons. Phoenix is it is unbearably hot. I was gonna say that, like, if you frequent, like, if you have a pool or you frequent the water, it's great, but I don't know. I have a pool. It's just like an above ground pool that I bought. Um, for me, even then, I'm like, I'm dying because it's just so hot. Like, I can't even spend that much time in the pool because after like a certain amount of months, the pool is just like a hot tub out there. Come on, come on. I'm trapped. There we go. I do like it though, and there's a lot to do, and I also like stand-up comedies. So sometimes me and my boyfriend will go to Stir Crazy Comedy Club in Westgate. Tickets during the week really aren't that expensive. It's really fun to go. Oh, Phoenix. But I always come back. Like, if I have to live in the States, it's probably Arizona. And it's probably Phoenix. I live in Phoenix. I've lived a couple other places when I was, like, stationed here. And then when I moved back the first time, I lived in Surprise. Which isn't bad, but it grew, like, a lot. There are so many people. Go away. I do like that Phoenix in the off season does have stuff to do. I like that, like, when it gets colder outside, there are, like, you know, I'm from the South, so pumpkin patches, all that stuff. So they do have that stuff here. They have pumpkin patches. I like that. I like that they do that stuff. I like stand-up. I wouldn't say that I go a whole lot. Maybe like once a month. I guess it's a lot. You don't normally go, that's a lot. I don't know who Michelle Wolf is. I'm from North Carolina, which a lot of people don't consider that the South, but if you go there and you say that, they consider it the South. I used to have an accent, and sometimes it comes out now. But when I was in the military, I didn't really register how much of an accent I had, and then it became like the butt of everyone's joke. And at first it didn't really bother me, and then it got really annoying. So then I learned to suppress it. And now it's been years. So, like 10 years, almost. Yeah, almost 10 years since I had first joined the military. Started suppressing my southern accent. It's not like ridiculously strong, but it's there. See, I consider the South. Some people do not. Man, I really gotta fix my chat box for this stuff. Because I cannot see the chat on here when I normally could. So I gotta fix that. And then my chat box on here is weird. I don't like this scene, but it was free. So I am gonna pay for Ultra eventually. Shit. And then get more scenes. And a stand so the mic doesn't keep jumping. My child is so weird. She texted me a GIF, graphic. It's a GIF. She's so funny. She's playing video games. She has her own game room. It cracks me up because I was telling somebody about how I have a middle schooler. My child's in middle school. And they were like, you started young. And I'm like, yeah, I got pregnant at 19 and gave birth at 20. And they're like, blah, blah. I'm like, look, I live in like a 5-bedroom house. It's really nice. Not that I'm trying to brag about that. But this kid, she has her own bedroom. That's like an ensuite. So it has its own bathroom and walk-in closet. It's not ridiculously big. Like, it's a smaller ensuite. But then I had an extra room. And I was like, you want your own game room? So she has her own game room. So in her game room, she has a TV. She has an Xbox and a Wii. And then she has like a light switch. And then the Switch light. Of course she has a light switch. And then she has her own collectibles. And then I bought her Guitar Hero. And then she has the guitar band. So she's got like 5 guitars for Guitar Hero. Right? The kid is fine, regardless of how old I was when I had her. Okay? She is the most spoiled. When we moved into this house, her room and her game room were the most furnished rooms in this house. Even now, they're still pretty furnished. I then bought my stuff. I do owe her a new PC setup because she had one in Guam. And we sold it because I didn't know if it would, work in Thailand. Yeah, free is the best. Even if I had the money, free is still the best. Which is another reason that I'm not in a hurry to upgrade my computer. I get it, it's not fancy with all the bells and whistles and the clear side where you can see all the lights and stuff. Those are cool, and I plan on building one eventually. But this works just fine. So, plus I'm paying for a bunch of stuff. I don't have them in right now because I'm very bad, but I have Invisalign. I'm drinking an energy drink and snacking, which is why I don't have them in. And then I paid for my daughter to get braces. And did you know, once you hit a certain age, they won't pay for you to have braces or Invisalign or anything. They stop at age 19, 20. So while her braces only cost me about $2,000, which isn't terrible, I'm on a payment plan for mine. Because mine are $6,500 for Invisalign. At first I was like, oh, I'll get braces, not a big deal. But apparently Invisalign is just as good as braces now, and it costs about the same. And honestly, after watching her with her braces, I'm kind of glad I got Invisalign. I could just pop them bitches out when I want to eat or something. Because watching her, and then all the stuff she's got to do to clean them. I do have brackets on my teeth that get caught food. You can't really see them. They're tooth colored. But when your teeth are as crooked as mine and you get Invisalign, you still have to have brackets to help them move. I didn't know that. It's still very weird that I can't hear anything. I don't even know why I have these headphones on, honestly, because I can't hear anything. I'm gonna take them off, actually. Not necessary. I'll have to figure them out later. I think my next purchase will be a mic because the mic that I used to use all the time wasn't expensive. It was like one of the $30 ones off Amazon. And then I will get the kitty headphones. And I still should have plenty left over for my trip. Yeah, dentists make hella money. There's no reason that some of the stuff, there's no reason that my Invisalign should cost $6,500. They're plastic trays. I know the technology goes into them is really impressive. I didn't have to do molds when I got them. They like shoved this like 3D camera in my mouth. It was very painful because they had to get all the nook and crannies. And they took a picture that way, and then they sent them out, and my Invisalign trays fit perfectly. And they're like digital. They got like I don't know. It's hard to explain. So it is impressive, and they can like adjust them along the way if they need to. But still, $6,500. I don't know. I don't know if they're worth that much. But yeah, like I said, probably buy a mic, probably buy new headphones. And I just ate a gummy, and I got stuck on my back bracket. Gross. But my teeth are like hella clean because I brush them at work and in between eating and stuff. Which is a little awkward because obviously at my work is a public bathroom. People are just in there watching me brush my teeth. Kind of a little gross. I disinfect everything. I have like a ton of Clorox wipes and stuff at work. I'm an Xbox girl. But the PS5 is really nice. It is really nice. Yeah, I want the Xbox. The new Xbox X. I have an old PlayStation somewhere. And I have Crash Bandicoot and Spyro for it. Yeah. Come over here. Come. Die, all of you. Yeah. Honestly, my TV in my living room is like a 65-inch because we were using my daughter's TV for a little while, which is like 40 inches. I don't even know if it's that much. But Amazon had really good deals on TVs, so I think I paid like $3 something for my TV. It's 65 inches, and it's one of the cheaper brands. It's like TLC or something, I can't remember. But it's actually amazing. Like, the quality is really good. It works perfectly, and I normally use an Amazon box anyway, so it's the Amazon Fire TV. And it's great because I don't have to plug in my Amazon box to it. So I might just upgrade that TV eventually and then put that one in here and then start getting consoles and stuff. Maybe I can figure out how to stream from my console. I think you can do it. I think I read somewhere that you could. Nice. I have like a crap ton of DVDs because I still buy DVDs. We were using my daughter's Xbox because she is an Xbox Series S. I bought it for her for Christmas. Because she is a big gamer. She's into Minecraft and Sims, but she also plays like Red Dead Redemption. It's Red Dead Redemption, right? Not Red Dawn Redemption. I kept calling it Red Dawn Redemption, and this girl was like, "You have no idea what you're talking about. It's Red Dead Redemption." She has that, and she's playing the Fallouts. But I'm a bad parent, and I let her watch South Park, and they played Red Dead Redemption, so she was like, "I need Red Dead Redemption," so I bought it for her. She's been playing it. Cool, Red Dead Redemption. I kept calling it Red Dawn Redemption. I've never played it. I remember the craze when it came out. But, Yeah, she's playing that and Fallout. I can't remember which Fallout. I know it's not New Vegas because that one's my favorite. And then she watched the show. I haven't watched the show yet. Yeah, I gave birth to my own little gamer. It cracks me up because I'll see these videos on TikTok of these awful children who are about like my daughter's age. The Sephora children. And I mean, she likes makeup, but she's like kind of gothy. She wears a lot of black. She has like metallic combat boots and like high top Converses and black, lots of black. And she's obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, so lots and lots of Five Nights at Freddy's attire. Hot Topic is definitely her store. Yeah, I made a clone of myself. Except I never went through a goth phase. I do like a lot of black. Obviously. This is a self shirt though. I do own a lot of black. But yeah. Pretty much a little clone of myself. As it should be. Psh, bio dad who. No, I'm just kidding. If you follow me on anything, I did talk about her bio dad a little bit. She's never met him because he's garbage. But it is crazy genetics because she does like a lot of things that he liked or likes. I don't know. Haven't talked to him in 11 years, but she's very into drawing and stuff. I'm not artistic. He is. He's not dead. He's just dead to me. In my defense, I gave him multiple chances to meet her. He's not interested, so that's fine because I get her all to myself. She is definitely my mini-me with all of my attitude and personality to boot. And now that she's becoming a teenager, it's getting a little hard. Oh, goodness. Also, a shout out to everyone who continued to follow me even though I didn't post for a year. Thank you. Same goes for my YouTube. Even though my gaming YouTube only has like 10 followers. Shout it out. Because that's crazy. But yeah, I still have 300 and some odd followers on here. I was like, damn, I haven't posted in like a year. But obviously this all works, and even though my computer needs a new CPU, it seems to be working fine, and you haven't said anything about my gameplay glitching. So I have to go back and rewatch this video to see how much it glitched, but my computer's not glitching. Pretty happy. Color blindness, that's funny. Living in Phoenix and having an all black wardrobe. Rough. Girl, come over here. It's getting to be lunchtime, so I'm probably gonna go and eat something because all I'm in is eating crap and junk food, and I have to take something out for dinner. Yeah. All right. Yep, it's about that time. So I am going to... I'm gonna go make some lunch for me and my kiddo. But thanks for hanging out. This was pretty much kind of a dry run to see if it still worked and play a little bit and talk a little bit. And it's nice that everything works and everything. So thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna peace out. But I will be on tonight. I'll be on tonight. And I'll game Diablo 3, Diablo 2. I don't know. Diablo 2 is so frustrating. I die so much. But I get it. That's like a true Diablo, and that's why people love it. So, but I'll definitely be on tonight. If you follow me on Instagram or their threads, I will definitely post probably like an hour or so before I stream. Like I said, I promised me and my mini me that we would watch a movie. We're gonna watch a movie called Hangman. I don't know. She wants to watch it, so we're gonna watch it. But thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go eat lunch. So bye bye.